Hello everybody, this is Media Magpie Ka-Pow, and today I'm going to talk about a science and mathematics task that I've made, which is comparing two planets that are in our solar system to Earth. So basically this task is aligned to the Year 5 science curriculum for 2017 that's used in Queensland state schools in Australia. And it's basically about the application of knowledge about Earth and space and the Earth's place in the solar system. And in particular, we're focused about investigating the elements of the solar system and the Earth's place in it. So I thought, though, that my adult students would also be able to benefit from this task because we can practice using our comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs that we've been studying in our grammar classes, and it's also good practice for talking about mathematical information, remembering that in the report writing class and the presentation class you will have to mention some mathematical information. So basically the task that we're going to complete is to choose two planets to research, then find reliable sources about them, extract the required information from these sources, fill out a table of information about the two planets, then write 5 sentences about those planets comparing them to Earth. And then after doing all that, I've got some ideas for an extension activity that you can try doing at home. If you find this topic interesting, you might want to go and research those extra activities and see what you can find out about them. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is choose two planets to research. So you should choose two planets from our solar system. I know that there are potentially hundreds of thousands of planets out there, but we don't know a lot about those other planets, so it's better to choose two from our solar system where we have a little bit more information. There's certainly still a lot more to discover though, and I know that some people will be pointing out that there's Pluto over here. Pluto is not a planet anymore. It's considered to be a dwarf planet because of its size, and that's going to be one of our extension activities. But if you choose two of these planets here, so you might choose Mars and Saturn, or Venus and Neptune, and you can go for it. Now, some of you might choose Uranus, or it's got a particularly funny name, and much comedy has been written about it, because you can also say Uranus, and that's kind of fun. And then you can say all sorts of funny sentences like Uranus is big. But anyway, that although Uranus is one of the acceptable pronunciations of that planet, you can also say Uranus. Okay, so the second step is to find reliable sources about your planets. And so these pictures over here are all about some of the things that are in our solar system. There's the planets, there's the sun, and there's pictures of all of these moons. We're only going to look at the planets, and I suggest going to the NASA site, because they are the professionals after all. Some of these other sites are good. This one says 9 planets, so obviously that one was made when Pluto was still considered a planet. So it's up to you, but definitely the NASA is a good what place to start because it's a government site as well. The next step is to extract the required information from those sources. So the required information is the planet's size, its distance from the sun, what the planet is made of. So is it a gas? Is it solid? Is it ice? You know, what is it? You know, is it made of so, you know, is it a gas giant? Is it an ice giant? That kind of thing. Is it frozen water? Is it frozen, you know, anything? So that just see what you can find out about that. What is its atmosphere made of? So does it have water in its atmosphere? Does it have poisonous sulfuric acid or something like that? How many moons does it have? Do you know their names? Are any of them interesting? What is the temperature? So basically you'll have a day, what is daytime temperature and a nighttime temperature. Maybe it has different temperatures at its poles. How long is its day? So basically the day is the amount of time that the planet spins on its own axis. Some of the planets spin at different, in very interesting ways. So like for example Venus spins the opposite way. Some of the planets are at weird angles. So tell us about that. How does it spin? How long is its year? So that's how long the planet takes to travel around the sun. And then have humans sent any kind of spaceship there? So we haven't been to any other planet, but we have sent satellites to other planets, and you might find information about those space missions. What did we send there? How how many times did they? How long did they survive? What sort of information we got? Okay, so you're going to make a table with all this information. So you'll open Word up in your PC. You'll look at the tab at the top of the bar that says Insert. Select Table. Choose the size of your table. For example, if you're going to, I've got 3 here, but you could add a 4th column with Earth if you're going to compare the 3 of them. And you can have 9 rows. It's up to you how, if you want to divide this information up a little bit more. So fill in your information, and then you'll be able to compare that. I will do another video later about making tables in Word. Okay, so we're going to move on. So then you're going to write 5 sentences comparing your planets to Earth. Use the comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs that we've been studying in class. So you might say things like the planet Gub is bigger than the planet Fut. Which is the biggest planet in the solar system? Which one has the longest day? Which is the hottest or has the shortest day? The thinnest atmosphere? The most toxic atmosphere? Which one is furthest from the sun? Which one has the least powerful gravity? What's the most frequently visited planet? What's the least known planet? What's the least hospitable to humans? Which one has the most moons? So there's lots of language there that you can try using, and I just, you don't have to do those ones. You can do other ones, whatever your research shows and whatever you find interesting. The key is just to practice your English and practice using those adjectives and adverbs. Okay, so extension activities. So firstly, can you name all the planets in order from the closest to the Sun to the most far away? As I've mentioned before, is Pluto a planet? Why or why not? What's the significance of the planet names? Why were they called those things? How do the planets relate to the names of the days of the week? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. Which planet except Earth do you think humans will live on first, and why? And do any of the planets have interesting moons? What's interesting about them? And you can do any or all of them, of those extension activities, if you find this interesting. So in conclusion, the world's a marvelous place, and there's a lot we don't know about it. There's a lot we don't know about the universe and Earth's place in it. So hopefully this is the start of your journey trying to find out some things about it, and I hope it inspires you to learn more about science. I think, I hope you enjoy finding out more about the solar system we live in. If you do the activities in this video, feel free to post your results in the comments below this video. And if you have any other ideas for extension activities, also post them in the comments below. If you have any ideas for other videos you'd like to see, you can do that as well. Like this video if you have enjoyed this activity or learning more about the planets. And if you'd like to find out more about what we're doing, just subscribe to our channel. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.